3, 4, 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go here in Spa. Not the best start from Tarrier, a bit of a slide on the start, a little bit of contact further on as well between the Saubers and the Williams of Lewis. Other than that, everyone's got away pretty cleanly. Azar up into third now. Verklempt taking second off of Tarrier. Danny still leading as we come up the Kenmore Straight for the first of 22 times this evening. Danny pulls to the right hand side of the track. Verklempt going to put it alongside. We're going to be side by side going into Lacombe, but Danny in the Aston holds on to the lead. Tarrier looking to try and fight back with Azar now further on. Battle for third place. Tarrier's going to have the inside line. Very close racing there between these two. Tarrier able to regain third place. Now the hunt on for the last race winner here in RFL, Verklempt, and second place. Up to Blanchimont for the first time this evening. Danny leads Verklempt, leads Tarrier, but Tarrier's going to try and go around the outside of the bus stop chicane maybe. He's going to have the outside line for the first part. He's going to have the inside line for the second. It's very, very close there between the RB and the McLaren, but both cars survive. So Verklempt trying everything within their power to try and hold on to that DRS, as Tarrier is going to try and go alongside. Going to try and take the inside line into the bus stop chicane. Halo cam. Well, driver's eye, sorry. One from Tarrier. And I think the curb on the outside of the final corner there caused Tarrier to have to fight a little bit as Lewis comes into the pits on lap number 4. Lewis has unfortunately retired from the session, which is less than ideal. Side by side are the RB and the McLaren. The DRS assistance with the overtake gets the move done for Tarrier back up to P2. Surely he's not going to try and make a move up over Rouge Radion. Surely not. Danny pulls to the right hand side, Tarrier pulls to the left. Who's going to get the run into Lacombe? It's going to be side by side. Exit of Lacombe, Tarrier takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Whew, that was some very close racing between Tarrier and Danny. Tar does come into the pits on lap number 6. What tyres go onto this Sauber? It's going to be medium tyres onto that Sauber as the McLaren comes into the pits from P3. What tyre are we putting on? Set of hards. Set of hard tyres for Verklempt in the McLaren. Re-emerge in P5. Yeah, re-emerging in P5. Go a little bit further back, as you can see Verklempt all over the back of the Sauber. Danny boxes from P2. Is this in reaction to Verklempt? I think it may well be, as Borley picks up a time penalty. Azar follows Danny into the pits. Medium tyres onto the Aston Martin as Borley comes into the pits as well. Danny on his way out as Verklempt is coming around turn 1. Is Danny going to stay ahead of the McLaren? Yes, he is. He is going to stay ahead, but that gap was about 2.5 seconds before the pits. It's now under a second. Any mention of Tarrier coming into the pits? He is indeed. So Tarrier boxes as Danny comes through Blanchimont. Verklempt right behind him. Up to the bus stop now comes Danny. Tarrier in his pit box. Mediums off, hard tyres on. Second and third passing the start-finish line now. Tarrier on his way out of the pits. It's going to be so close, but Danny is going to reassume the lead of this Grand Prix. The undercut works for the Aston. And this top three are right back together once again. We are nearing the halfway point of this race. Danny, our pole sitter, reassumes the lead of this race. Stopping just that lap earlier than Tarrier in the RB. The undercut working wonders. So it's one apiece on the warnings front. Tarrier is a hell of a lot closer to the Aston now. Dummies to the right, pulls to the left. Side by the Camel. The extra speed of Tarrier. Gonna get in the lead once again. But Danny's gonna come back as they come through. Lacombe. Who's gonna get the line into Bruxelles? It's gonna be Danny in the lead. Tarrier's gonna try and go around the outside of Bruxelles. Danny holds that nice tight line though. Comes through no name. Literally nose to tail. Up towards Pouon. Side by side. Tarrier's going to try and go the long way round through Pouon. Gets the better traction on the exit. Side by side still through Campus. This is fantastic racing between these two. Tarrier regains the lead once again from the Aston Martin. That was fantastic driving from those two cars. Pretty much side by side from the Camel all the way through to Stavelot. This is the first time you've watched RFL. This is what you get to see week in, week out. A little bit further down and we'll look at the battle between the two Saubers. There was contact between the two cars there. Side by side. Going up the hill. Please don't do it, guys. Already thought destruction the better pass of Valor there. Not wanting to go side by side up the hill. That Danny coming into the pits. It is. So this will be the interesting decision. What does Danny go on? He went for a double medium stint. Is it going to be hards? Is it going to be softs? It's going to be hards. Hard tyres for Danny. Now, Danny could potentially lose third place temporarily here. Danny on his way out of the pits now as that rounds La Source. Danny is going to stay ahead of the other McLaren as Hard dropped into the pits as well. Could this be everyone now on the hards? Is Hard going to go on the hards, or are they going to go against their name and stick on another set of mediums? Nope, they are going, as their name suggests, onto the hard tyre. So everyone now on those white-walled hard tyres to the end. And the trend, interesting coming into the pits. Could this be soft tyres? No, it's not. Another set of mediums. As Danny sets the fastest lap of the race, a 45.180 for Danny. McLaren on its way out of the pits now. Where is his teammate? About to exit the pits. The guys are going to be not so much side by side. There's a little bit of daylight between the two. But Leclerc and Azar, one behind the other once again as Borley comes into the pits now. Off those hard tyres. Does he go yellow? Does he go red? Expecting medium tyres. Do we go yellow? Do we go red? No, it's another set of hearts. Interesting. Harrier now coming into the pits to come off of the hard tyres. Danny coming up to the bus stop. through the bus stop comes the Aston. Medium tyres onto the Racing Bull. Danny up to the braking zone of La Source. Terrier on his way out of the pits. Danny reassumes the lead of the race though. Danny once again takes the lead of the Grand Prix with 6 to go. As Azza comes and boxes from P4. So they're side by side. Out of Radion. Soft tyres for Azza. DRS assistance for Terrier. And the Racing Bull reclaims the lead of this Grand Prix. Lap 18 of 22. Azza on the soft tyre now. Once Terrier crosses the line, it will be 4 to go. 4 laps remaining of this race. Leclerc, the most recent race winner here in Spa, in 3rd, coming into the pits now. Could this be change onto the soft tyres? Got the gap, so I don't see why not. It is indeed soft tyres for the McLaren. The lead has changed a few times in this race, but the man who starts second is the man who's going to finish on the top step of the podium as Terrier wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Danny going to cross the line in 2nd place. And now we wait and see if Terrier holds on to the fastest lap. Verklempt will finish P3. Is it going to be P3 and the fastest lap? Up to the line now. It's not going to be a fastest lap. 44.005 for the McLaren. Fastest lap for him in the race. Not enough to assume that top step. Azza crosses the line in 4th. We now just wait for Hard to come through Blanchimont into the bus stop chicane for the final time. Saba crosses the line to finish in P5. And that, ladies and gents, is your Belgian Grand Prix for RFL.